The 2026 Hyundai Palisade. It's finally been unveiled, and before I get started with all of the updates, if you want to save up to 10% off the MSRP of the outgoing 2025 Hyundai Palisade along with the 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe, I will be sharing with you a resource towards the end of this video. But for right now, let's get into these updates. Some of the highlights here. We continue to get a pure ICE model powered by a naturally aspirated V6, but all new for 2026, we also have a hybrid Palisade as well. The ICE model, it's going to be available early summer of 2025. The hybrids, it's going to be available early fall of 2025. As you can see, the SUV, it's been completely redesigned inside and out. I have to say though, the exterior design, it's not exactly what I expected. It kind of has Nissan vibes about it, but that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, especially regarding that front end. The interior space, however, I am a huge fan of. And regarding some of the dimensions, the overall length of the 2026 Palisade, it is now 2.5 inches longer than before. The wheelbase has also grown by 2.7 inches. So that means we're gonna get more interior space, but the front overhang is now shorter by 1.6 inches. And Hyundai says that this new Palisade has one of the lowest drag coefficients in its class, with a drag coefficient of 0.31. Okay, let's continue here. So Hyundai says that we have a newly developed 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. We have here 287 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with dual chamber torque converter. I'm really glad they didn't go to some turbocharged 4-cylinder engine for the pure ICE models, but you have to wonder, what are these car companies plotting, giving us exactly what we want? That's kind of unlike them. Subaru's giving us physical buttons and switches for the HVAC. We have a naturally aspirated V6 engine in the new Palisade. Pretty interesting. Regardless though, the pure ICE model, it's available in front-wheel drive and H-Track all-wheel drive. This V6 model, it's got a target towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. We also have some NVH improvements as well. We have laminated windshield and laminated front side glass as well with the new Palisade. The engine bay insulation has also been improved, and we also have optimized carpets as well. All great things to see. Regarding the hybrid powertrain, this vehicle, it is powered by a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors, and this uses an actual 6-speed automatic transmission with integrated electric motors. Power output for the hybrid, it's 329 horsepower and 339 pounds-feet of torque. So definitely more powerful than just the naturally aspirated V6, but being that this is a hybrid, you know it's gonna weigh more as well. But Hyundai claims that they are targeting a fuel economy of over 30 mpg out on the highway. But just to let you know, the turbo inline 6 model of the Mazda CX-70 and the Mazda CX-90, they will comfortably do 27 to 28 mpg out on the highway as well. Just wanted to throw that out there. But the estimated total range for the hybrid, they're going for about 619 miles on a full tank. That's really good. And the hybrids, they tow a bit less at around 4,000 pounds. And Hyundai has intelligently designed this hybrid to keep the infotainment and the HVAC active while parked. And this hybrid is also designed for extended accessory use without draining the battery. Love to see that. However, in the past, when I've tested some of the hybrid Hyundai Kia vehicles, they didn't seem quite as refined. The hybrid system would behave a bit clunky, so hopefully this new hybrid system in the Palisade is going to be more refined, but we shall see. Anyway, these vehicles, they're going to come with a tow mode, which will hold lower gears longer and reduce the shift frequency during towing. And we also have new terrain modes as well. We have mud, sand, and snow. Regarding the regular drive modes, we have normal, sport, and smart. When you go with the limited, calligraphy, or the all-new XRT Pro trim levels, you will be getting an integrated factory tow hitch. All right, now let's talk about that all-new XRT Pro trim level. What does that remind you of? Maybe TRD Pro from Toyota? But anyway, this XRT Pro Hyundai Palisade, it serves as your off-road trim level, right? So we actually have an extra inch of ground clearance. This XRT Pro, it's got a 8.4 inch ground clearance and pretty good off-road angles as well. A 20.5 degree approach angle, 22.4 degree departure angle, and a breakover of 18.3 degrees. XRT Pro has a electronic rear limited slip differential, the ELSD. We have here 255 wide all-terrain tires, and these are going to be 18-inch wheels as well with the XRT Pro. We have a downhill brake control tow mode with the OEM hitch, as mentioned before. XRT Pro can also show us the real-time pitch/roll. It can show us a compass and elevation displays as well. We also have a surround view monitor, the 360 camera, but the XRT Pro also has a forward ground view as well to help you out during off-roading. And we also get the blind spot view monitor as well with the XRT Pro. Regarding the exterior of the XRT Pro, we have the 18-inch dark finish wheels. We have some dark exterior accents as well for the grille, the window trim, and the cladding. We have red recovery hooks, along with H-Tex leatherette seats with heating and ventilation, along with a heated steering wheel and power moonroof. We also get ambient interior lighting throughout, along with a 115-volt power outlet and a 14-speaker Bose audio system. So that's the XRT Pro. Regarding the interior space and the technology of the Palisade as a whole, we have up to 8 passenger seating for the 2026 Palisade, and you can also get the optional captain's chairs as well. We have available relaxation seats for the first and second rows with recline and leg support. The third row, it's power folding, sliding, reclining, and heated. The second row can also be power adjustable, heated, and ventilated, and can come with one-touch access to the third row as well, which really helps out. Also, we get 100-watt USB-C ports and cup holders for all rows. We also get upgraded HVAC with extended parked use with the hybrid. I mentioned that before. And regarding the outgoing Hyundai Palisade, like the 2025, I can fit comfortably in all 3 rows, and I am 5'11", and this new Palisade should be a bit more practical still. Okay, now regarding the infotainment and technology, we have dual 12.3-inch curved displays for your digital gauge cluster and your infotainment screen. We also get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We have a wireless 15-watt phone charger with a cooling fan. That's smart, so your phone doesn't overheat. And a 14-speaker Bose audio system is available with the Palisade, and of course that comes with the XRT Pro. We have Wi-Fi hotspot and Alexa built in with the 2026 Palisade, and we have over-the-air updates as well for the infotainment. And there's also Hyundai Pay, which is an in-vehicle secure payment platform. But moving on to the safety, we have 10 airbags standard, including third row curtain airbags, center front airbag, and the rear seatbelt pretensioners with load limiters. Hyundai Kia, they always take their safety very seriously, and it's usually one of the safest vehicles that you can put your family in, and that seems to continue here with this 2026 Palisade. We also have advanced high-strength steel chassis with crash energy dispersion design. There's also a built-in dual camera dash cam with continuous and triggered recording, records incidents while parked, and the footage is accessible via the infotainment screen or through a micro SD card. You can also get the digital rear view mirror in case you have the vehicle completely full of items and you can't see out the back. The digital rear view mirror can help you out. Hyundai is featuring a UVC sterilization compartment in the center console. All right, and we have advanced rear occupant alert. So we have motion sensing in the rear with smartphone alerts. The Hyundai SmartSense ADAS safety suite includes forward collision avoidance assist, blind spot collision warning, lane following assist, safe exit assist, navigation-based smart cruise control, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, parking collision avoidance assist, remote smart parking assist, and driver attention warning. We have 10 exterior colors that we can choose from. Some of the colors include Abyss Black Pearl, Typhoon Silver, Ecotronic Gray, Cast Iron Brown, and Earthy Brass Matte. Regarding the interior, you can get cloth seats, leatherette, leather, and Napa leather seats. Interior colorways include black, gray two-tone, navy, and brown seats. The XRT gets some specific interior trim pieces which mimic natural terrain textures. And that's everything you need to know regarding the 2026 Hyundai Palisade. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. But as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save 10% off the MSRP on 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe and 2025 Palisades. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He has partnered dealerships in the Washington, D.C. area, but he is able to ship nationwide. Shipping is something you have to pay extra for. Of course, you can avoid that shipping fee if you pick up at DC. Anyway, his partner dealerships are offering 10% off before any incentives. So these are massive discounts, below invoice even. And some of the lease programs are really good and make these large SUVs rather affordable for you and your family. So that's something else to consider. A $49,000 SCL all-wheel drive Palisade is going for about $520 a month. That's really not bad. And that is a very well-equipped Palisade. So that's a top tier choice in the 3-row SUV segment for me, especially considering the fact I can actually fit in all 3 rows. The trunk space is a good size. I would say that the only real con with the outgoing Palisade is the handling wasn't the best. It doesn't offer like crisp, sharp handling like a Mazda CX-90 for instance. So perhaps the 2026 Palisade can improve on the handling, but the 2025 Palisade, it doesn't handle bad per se. I just wanted to bring that up. Also, the 2025 Santa Fe, 10% off there as well. SE trims, they lease out for about $430 a month. $480 for the SCL all-wheel drive Santa Fe. Not bad at all. That's another well-equipped product right there. Of course, you can lease, finance, pay cash. You'll still get the 10% discount. But when you lease some of these vehicles, you can get additional incentives, which stack on top. AutoCompanion also carries other brands like Mazda, Toyota, Volkswagen, etc. So check out autocompanion.com. I'll have the link below in the description box. Keep in mind to access these deals, he does charge a broker fee, but when you go on his website and you fill out an inquiry form and you mention my channel, Meyn Motor Group, he did say that he'll take some money off of his broker fee, and I really appreciate him doing that for my audience because these are truly some of the best prices in the country. Also, if you need help finding a vehicle for you and your family, you can pay to book a call with me personally on my website, meynmotorgroup.com. All of these resources will be linked down below in the description box. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.